Hi there everyone, it's great to see you. It's Paul Johnson here, part of the leadership team at King's Church in Warrington. I'm really happy to be doing our thought for the day today on this Thursday in the presence of my cat, who is following us absolutely everywhere now that we are working from home, just like lots and lots of people are. Wherever I go, she's there. It's just one of those things. Anyway, as we've been thinking over these last few days about what to speak about, I was thinking about something which happened to me last Monday. What had happened was this: I had to go into St Helens, and as I was driving in, the traffic was horrendous. I couldn't figure out why it was so bad. I know there's roadworks, and that's going all the way down between the M62 and the town centre, but I don't know, it just seemed really, really heavy. I managed to eventually pull off to the side and go through the petrol station by the McDonald's drive-through, and it was at that point that I realised what was going on. You see, what was happening was everyone was queuing up through McDonald's drive-through. The queue was enormous. I kid you not, it was massive. The queue was going through the drive-through, through the petrol station, through the side of the road, all the way around onto the roundabout, and as a result, the only way that you could get vehicles into St Helens Town Centre was at the same pace that the drive-through was letting a car out. The queue for McDonald's drive-through had become the same queue to get into St Helens Town Centre. Why? Because McDonald's had announced they were closing that day. You see, when you're told you can't do something, it's the one thing you want to do. Have you noticed that? On days like this, when we've got this lockdown going on and we've not got the same freedoms that we're used to, those things which felt like, you just never do them, and now the thing that seems like the most important thing in the world. Going for a walk around the block at the same time each day. Look, it's good for you. I'm not saying don't do it. But have you noticed how it's become such an important part of our day? For people who maybe have never done a walk around the block before. It's insane. Why is that? Well, I think it's because when we're told we can't do something, our mind seems to make us feel that we're really missing out if we don't get to do it. I was thinking about a quote from John Liddell. John Liddell's a sports coach from decades past, and he said this. He said, "Don't let the things you can't do get in the way of the things you can." There's a verse in the Bible which has a similar kind of vein. It says, "Make the most of every opportunity." That was our verse for the year a few years ago, do you remember? You see, on days like this, when we're in the lockdown and we can't go out and do all those things, we've got opportunities to do stuff which otherwise we would have found difficult. Look, I am so grateful for our key workers and the people in the NHS for whom life is kind of going on as normal, if not even more intense than it's ever done before. But for many of us, we're finding ourselves at home with time on our hands that we didn't have before. Don't let that time go to waste. Spend it with family, have fun together, play a board game, pray together, worship together, read the Bible together. Do those things which in our daily lives normally we would say, I just struggle to find the time. Well, you know what? We shouldn't struggle to find that time. What it's about is our priorities. We will do the things that we feel are important. So I want to encourage you as we go through the rest of this Thursday and into the rest of our week. I want to encourage you to prioritise those things which A, are going to bring you closer to God, B, are going to bring you closer to one another, and C, are going to help people who don't know Jesus yet find out a little bit more about him. It's a little bit like that up in and out triangle that we speak about all the time. That still is important as we go through our days in lockdown. Finding new ways of doing it, absolutely right, yeah. But let's make sure that we don't let the things we can't do get in the way of the things we can. God bless you as you go about the rest of your day.